Um,
And
by
on
the
the contrary on
way,
that,
on
they're
a different note,
yeah.
Miranda had a great hearing yesterday. She did a beautiful job. We, I was telling her what to say for a week and training her and teaching her how to handle this hearing and what she need to get it out of her mouth and everything. And then 2 days before, God just put it all on me. When she called and got in contact with me, I said, write this down. And I just spilled it out. And she accused me for going too fast. But after about 5 phone calls, we finally got it down on paper. She studied it all weekend. She went in and handled the judge exactly the way she was told to do. She did a fabulous job. And she pinned him into a corner so bad, they don't even have a case anymore. Yet they're holding her until the two judges meet with the prosecutor. And I believe in all my heart she's going to walk out simply because of what she said in the hearing yesterday. And
Yeah,
honestly,
wouldn't it
it
be
was,
great, David, if she would walk out simply because she's innocent, which
well,
is the way it should be?
she is innocent.
We know that.
But the, the, the thing is that it was so God ordained, the words, and and he just told me how to put all these little aspects of everything I learned together, and together we worked on it and shortened it down real good because it's got to be short for court because they'll run over the top of you. And he literally stopped her twice, and she regained control by
Good.
stopping him.
Nice.
And and she got all of her words out and did a fantastic job. I was so proud. So I think that's going to turn things around a little bit
Yeah,
for her.
and David, you work tirelessly for people. We get calls, emails, all sorts of things every day that we wish we could help every single one of you or every single person out there personally. That's why we have the mastermind. That's why we put out the videos. That's why David does what he does. That's why Bo does what he does. That's why we all do what we do. I mean, Bo is behind the scenes helping our friend Richard, take care of some things with his new baby and getting his family things in order. There's an amazing amount of work that we're always doing to be examples.
Well, we won another court case in Oregon on Friday. Um, you know, the, uh, I would say 4 or 5 months ago when I was in Oregon, uh, I met them at a Thai restaurant and started helping them with their case. They told me they had a case, and Friday they won that case because of what we
Nice.
taught. So, you know, it's been a good week all around. A lot of work and a lot of effort, and I'll tell you what, I'm so skinny now. None of my pants will fit.
That's
I
good.
weigh the same. I weigh the same amount right now at age 61 that I weighed when I was 15.
Nice. That's
Yeah.
a wonderful thing. And being healthy is the most valuable and wealthy thing that you can possibly have. There's just a lot of us that take a lot of things for granted. And I think the
Right.
biggest lesson we have here, David, is that we can't take a lot of things for granted for sure, because it's our health that's not necessarily guaranteed.
Sorry. Somebody keeps trying to break into my phone here.
Yeah,
So
somebody's calling in. I got you.
yeah.
No worries. But it's just a lesson to everybody. I know there's always people who are gonna be naysayers that well, what took so long with Bonnie, and what took so long with that. This whole thing, it's like, even with the Supreme Court rulings that you have out there, Biden just put out a press statement, or their administration, that they're trying to, overrule and bring out new executive orders to really outlaw the term limits of the justices to take away their power.
I love having you on here because you keep reminding me of little things. And these are things that need to be brought up because the people don't know. Bonnie's case started in 2015 in October. Okay? She wasn't tried till 2017. It was a 5-year sentence. Okay? She served it all and it was discharged. It was done. You understand, they brought it back up for other reasons. And she has been punished for 9 years on something she wasn't guilty of in the first place, according to Texas law. But when back in 2015, she didn't know what we know. She was a good U.S. citizen. She was a real estate agent. She obeyed statutes and codes, but she had sued the county twice and won twice. and they retaliated against her. She cost the sheriff his job. She cost 2 deputies their job. She cost 2 DAs their job. She took a judge off the bench. And she has continuously been prosecuted and held in the jurisdiction that she had back then. So even as state nationals had this thing started after she learned, after she changed her status, after we had been together, I could have had it solved and she never would have spent a day in jail.
Yeah.
But it didn't. It happened long before. It just continued over and over and over again. And
it's a lot of dirty tricks as well, David. It was a lot of dirty tricks because of what obviously those deputies and that judge and those other people.
Oh, they're still pulling the dirty tricks. And it won't be over for her. Technically, it won't be over for her until we finish and beat them again until March 27th of 2028. 4 more years. She is still tied in with them for 4 more years until we beat them again.